G'day guys, Luke here from Luke's Kayak Fishing Adventures on YouTube. Today I'd like to talk to you about the new flagship fishing kayak from Dragon Kayaks. This is the 3-metre Slayer in the Desert Storm colour. I had been using the grey camo colour, but after seeing this beauty come out, I couldn't help myself but to sell the old one and go and grab a new one. Over the past year or so, I've been putting this model to the test in a range of different environments, and it has proved to be a very versatile and comfortable kayak to use. Based on the design of my old favourite, the 2.8 metre Pro Fisher, it handles much the same. However, many new features have been added to make it even better, and I'm going to run you through them now. Coming in at 3 metres long and 87 centimetres wide, it's slightly bigger than the Pro, which allows for better tracking, stability and weight holding capacity at around 180 kilos. This also makes the kayak itself heavier, but at 31 kilos, it's still a very manageable kayak to load and transport. The addition of a rudder further improves the tracking and gives the ability to hold a better line when battling wind and cross currents, while the foot controls allow you to steer hands-free as you're being towed by bigger fish. With the 4 flush mount rod holders and optional adjustable rod holder, there are still plenty of options for rod storage and trolling. The hatches have also undergone a big upgrade, which is fantastic for gear storage. A large triangle hatch on the bow and another large rectangle hatch in the centre allow plenty of room for even bulky items and are both internally sealed. This means there is less chance of gear getting wet and stops items getting lost up inside the hull. They've even added a third hatch into the rear well, which adds even more storage options and allows access to the inside of the hull. One of the things most fishermen and women want to add to their kayak is a sounder, and that's been focused on as well with a ready-to-go transducer mounting position, which makes life very easy. You can see how that works in one of my earlier how-to videos. The storage options continue with 2 side storage pockets and 2 side recesses for holding tools and tackle trays. And this brings me to my 2 favourite features. The Slayer is the first kayak in Dragon Kayaks range to feature a raised solid frame seat, which, believe me, makes for a far comfier experience for those long days on the water. And it's also fully adjustable to suit all back types. Having had lower back issues for most of my life, I can tell you that this seat makes it a dream to use. And finally, the last major feature is the replaceable rear hull guard. With kayaks constantly coming into contact with rocks and logs in shallow water, this is one of the areas that tends to wear out faster, but now can simply be unscrewed and replaced when needed. I've had some great times using this kayak in both salt and fresh water, catching all manner of species in an extremely varied range of conditions. And along with the host of new features, it is my opinion that this is the new top-of-the-range kayak that Dragon Kayak has to offer. It is a bit more expensive than the 2.8 metre, but absolutely worth the price difference in my eyes. If you'd like to know more about the Slayer, or any of the other kayaks and accessories that Dragon Kayak have to offer, jump onto their website at www.dragonkayak.com.au. And if you'd like to see the highlights from my fishing adventures, simply jump on YouTube and do a search for Luke's Kayak Fishing Adventures. Thanks for watching, and until next time, have fun and stay safe on the water. See ya!